Alright folks, welcome back to Airships Conquer the Skies, where we're finding ourselves in a little bit of a situation. We own a very significant portion of the map. However, we've just lost our original capital city, Perfidious Albion, to an attack of dragons. In terms of countermeasures, well, not a huge number. We can certainly construct land ships that may be able to fight back. The centipede probably seems like the best bet. I feel like what we actually need is Gatling cannons. So, like, a Gatling land ship seems like the thing, or possibly a Gatling ship, but I want it to be really cheap. So, we're definitely going to need a full ammo store. We're going to need tracks. And a small coal. So I'm thinking tracks. Let's get a small coal, like right there. Let's actually move the ammo store back one. Okay, or forward. Because what we want is, oh, this is so frustrating. Because of course they're hitting us with fire breath. So the coal obviously has to be, you know, not flammable. Then we need a some kind of command, which could be a bridge or could be a cockpit. Let's say bridge. And we'll put it like right there, and we'll put a quarters right there for the crew. And then we're gonna put just a mess of guns on this thing, like a mess of guns. I'm almost tempted to say rockets, but rockets do blast damage, and I suspect that dragons are extremely resistant to blast damage. I have a strong suspicion that that's true. So we're gonna put Gatling guns, like, I think we're just gonna like layer the hell out of Gatling guns. Like literally just Gatling City. Gatling City, USA. Like that, like 3 of them. And then we're going to need a corridor with ladder there and there. And since it has command every 2 seconds, it can just flip in order to do what it has to do. And then for armor, like armor, steel absorbs a lot of blast damage, but it doesn't have much HP. I'm almost thinking like, if I could, I would absolutely put massive stone wall on this thing, but that makes it just way too much. So it has to be steel armor, I think, because it absorbs a lot of blast. So let's do it with steel. And the command every 2 seconds. We're over the recommended crew. We've got 100 ammo, so we can afford to shoot these guns for a long time. In fact, we could possibly strip that down to a small ammo store. How much ammo does a small ammo give us again? 24. Because the like fights with dragons are probably going to be over with pretty quickly, right? That would save us 50 bucks if we could do that. Like if we put a small ammo there, and then we can move this gun down, and that gun down, and that gun down. And then that corridor with ladder is apparently connected to nothing now. Okay. So let's move the Gatling guns out 1 step. Corridor with ladder. Yeah, Gatling guns out 1 step. Move that there. That is the problem. That there. And then we will put the ladder corridor in the back. That saves a little bit of cash. I feel like there's a way to do this without needing quarters. I'm feeling like, because the quarters have a ladder in them. So what if we put the bridge right there and the quarters there? Oh no, that wouldn't change anything because it's the fire extinguisher that's pushing the ladder up. Okay. What if we... There's got to be a way to do this that doesn't involve all this excess stuff back here that's costing money. I want to keep this below 600 if I can. I just don't have enough up. I do not have enough up. So what if Put that back there. Take that gun off so we just have 2. Move that back 1, move this, and then just have 1 ladder corridor. Nope, that doesn't work because that doesn't connect to anything down here. So, oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, building is sort of frustrating. Put the bridge up top, put the quarters there, bridge there, supply hatch there. I mean, I could just straight up cut some of this stuff off, but I need a... I think I'm gonna need 1, because I think I'm gonna need that right there. Okay, this gives me a tiny $500 gunship with 2 Gatling guns. And that might work. With only 24 ammo, that might be the thing. I was originally thinking these dorsal turrets would be like the thing, but I think they just don't hit dragons, because dragons are so fast. I mean, they do a ton of piercing damage, like they do, you know, they do 10 times, more than 10 times the piercing damage that Gatling guns do per hit, but I just don't think it's gonna work. So we're gonna rename this the, sure, let's keep the Vindictive. Let's save that design as the Vindictive, and we will build it. We will build a Vindictive. And I'm gonna pump the crap out of these things and try to use them against those dragons. Meanwhile, up here, I've got this army, and this little army with the Brobdingnag is doing fine as a siege force. So they are gonna keep on rolling. Over here, we've got 1 Black Widow, which was the our attempt at counteracting the dragons, but didn't really work out. Okay, so where are they going now? They are going to Uncton. Oh, they're going to defend. Okay, well then don't do that. Just don't do that. There we go, and they're going to Uncton as well. So invade Opton instead. Okay, they're going there, that's fine, so move back. And invade Uncton. Okay, so the AI instantly reacts to whatever I attempt to invade. That's fine. That will not be a super problem. So then while they're over there, I'm going to invade Perfidious Albion. With my one ship. But I don't think they'll have had time to build defenses. They have not. So we should, yeah, we just win. We just get the city back. Great. So we've conquered Perfidious Albion. Or reconquered Perfidious Albion, really. And let's look at defenses. We can... yeah, we can repair that. That's the miniature gun. And then... what buildings do we have again? The Watchful Turret with the Gatling guns. It's very frustrating to deal with these dragons. Okay, so let's just repair that for now. We've got a Vindictive. And let's move it up to Is. And these guys can invade Walton. Okay, so that inspires them to move immediately. That's fine. So they can stay up there while this guy invades Comdat. Yup. And put you on aimed fire. And we'll be able to move forward in just a minute. He's got cannons, but I think I can take him. It just takes a second for me to be able to move. I think the Black Widow can take him. Unfortunately, the dorsal turret doesn't get to fire, but we've got some guns of our own. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. That's fine. Let's pause up real quick. You're moving to Perfidious Albion. And Esseract. Yeah, let's build another Vindictive, because it's the dragons that we've got to stop. It's the dragons that must be destroyed. Meanwhile, down here, I'm going to transfer the Brobdingnag down to... I just want the Brobdingnag. We're going to transfer the Brobdingnag down towards Perfidious Albion. Oh, crap. Okay. So, the Dragon Patrol is coming in. Coming in hot, coming in heavy. Going to cause damage. Let's actually move down like that so that we can kind of cover each other. Yeah. And pause real quick to make sure everybody's on... I need you on aimed fire. Okay, and here come the dragons. We're definitely going to need to pause a lot in order to get this done. Let's actually back up directly underneath this island. I feel like that will help. I feel like it should help if it doesn't. Come on. Now, the problem is we cannot have our vessels directly over each other either, because they will destroy each other when they fall, and they will fall with those dragons shooting. Move and flip, move and flip. Flip. Yeah. Okay, you're hitting that dragon pretty hard. Come on, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Kill the dragon, kill the dragon, kill the dragon. Why are you not moving? Yeah. Okay. That wasn't good. And I think we did no appreciable damage. Oh, no, we killed one. Okay, so we killed a dragon. Wasn't quite as bad as it could have been, but it was still pretty bad. Meanwhile, at least we got the Brobdingnag out. So it wasn't an unmitigated disaster. Do we have any defenses in Is? No. Do we have defenses in Arctum? Yeah. Not really. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. We'll leave that. And we'll leave that. And we will build a... Yeah, let's build a little turrety boy. And then let's build a second little turrety boy. Like that. Okay. You, sir, move. You move. You move to Esseract. Okay. Minus 70% to 5% ammo storage. Flammability. That's great, but what I actually need now is I need faster reload time, I think. Or I just need, like much, much better guns. Because right now, these dragons, like, this dragon thing is not working for me. These dragons suck. So let's get up here so we can get faster cannon reload and then cheaper maintenance, maybe? Or maybe planes? I don't know if planes would help. I really don't know how to stop dragons. Let's go to, why can't I, okay, I guess let's research aerial core for aerial hussars. That'll be okay. You move up to Is, you move there. You move to Arctum. You move to Perfidious Albion. And here we are going to build more Vindictives. We're going to build 3 of them, specifically. And you invade Gomdat. They've only got the 1 defense still. We should be able to take this no trouble. With the Imperial Cannon. Just, yep, that. Just do that a few times, and we'll be fine. I love it when the Imperial Cannon lands. Oof. Oh, that was painful. They're still on fire, too. They might not have any fire prevention, I guess. How are my boys doing? Exterior view? Fine. Come on, buddy. Explode. Explode already. You know you want to. You know you want to explode. Do it for the kids. There we go. That's the way. Good show. Alright, now we can advance. The Brobding Nag is surprisingly fast. These big tanks are pretty good. Oh, it's almost out of ammo though. Wow. Staying at long range like that really does take a toll. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Great. So we've captured Gomdat. Excellent. And then those are probably more dragons, so we can't really afford to attack there. But we're pumping up the anti-dragon brigade that should hopefully be effective. And these guys can move up there. And how about invading Kanata? Nope. Okay. Stop. I can barely freaking click on them while they're moving. It's so frustrating. Yep, just head on back. There, and then invade Wheelton. Okay, they think they can stop us. Ah, they have one dragon. Yep, they can stop us, so we will flee. And we're going to select destination to fly to. Gomdat. Yeah, move back to Gomdat. Let's test. Let's perform a test. We're gonna test several of our anti-dragon vessels against one dragon. And if the enemy was any good, if the AI in this game was any good, they could be pushing us right now and there'd be nothing I could do to stop it. But fortunately, the AI doesn't tend to do that. So now we're going to invade Wheelton. And they've got one dragon and no defenses. We've got two theoretically specialized anti-dragon tanks. And we're going to flip one of them around so that they can cover each other. We're going to have the Brobding Nag right there. And this guy right there like that. And pause. You need to be on aimed fire. Aimed fire. I think aimed fire is just always uniformly better, to be honest. Okay, flip around. Yep, there we go. Yep, lay the fire on him, lay the guns on him. Get it done, get it done. Pull back. Flip. 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 There we go, we got him, okay. We took quite a bit of damage in the process, but we did get him. So we can kill a dragon. We probably can't kill a lot of dragons, but that does allow us to kill a dragon. Which leads me to an interesting question. I have 2,200 gold right now. In terms of ships, would it be possible to build something that was just big enough and tough enough? It would probably be a land ship, once again, that dragons can't stop it. I mean, the Brobding Nag there. The Brobding Nag took a lot of fire. I don't know what's happening with that. Whew, oh boy. The Brobding Nag took a lot of fire from one of those dragons without dying. So, mightn't it be possible to just build an even bigger ship? Because the Brobding Nag is 2,300. And also, I should redesign the Brobding Nag. Like, let's take a look at the Brobding Nag here and see what we can do, okay? So the Brobding Nag has steel armor, right, everywhere. In terms of modules, it's got a grape shot cannon, which we can replace, I think, with a Gatling cannon. The Gatling gun is more expensive, but definitely better than the grape shot cannon, I think. So we can put that right there. These rifles, we have the rifles mainly for their backwards arc, which is useful. And of course, we've got the Imperial cannon. That cannon we could replace if we wanted to with a heavy cannon, which actually has longer range of fire. And actually what we could do here is, because that's 2 ammo per shot, 400 damage. Reload time 6 seconds, reload time 8 seconds. Maximum accurate range 1400. So here's what I'm thinking. what I'm thinking is we can take, and I know this is painful that I'm about to say this. Okay, we can take the Imperial cannon out. Okay, bear with me. I know you hate to see the Imperial cannon go, but we can take the Imperial cannon out, put the bridge down there. That fire point we can also replace. We can take this cannon out, and what we can do is we can put on like 2 or 3 heavy cannons on the front. Like that. Like 2 heavy cannons there. And then these corridors we can remove. We put the bridge there. That... Okay, the crow's nest no longer works. We can take the crow's nest off. And put a... Like... Can we put a deck gun on here? Or a dorsal turret for defense against the air. It needs a ladder beneath it. We can definitely take the fire point out. And we've got the coal store still like that. That's fine. I did not mean to take that out. Stay there. Because we can put in fire extinguishers instead. So we can put in a fire extinguisher there. The bridge... If we shuffle the heavy cannons 1 step forward, we can put the bridge there, right there in the bottom. The dorsal turret can be there on that level right below it. We can put another fire extinguisher like that, and then we can put in... I've got berths somewhere, don't I? I can put a berth there. I can put a berth there. That enables me to move these back. And like this whole mess can be moved back. Because we don't need all them corridors. We can put the supply hatches in there. We've got a big walk-in open space in the middle, which we don't need. This heavy cannon can come back 1 step. Those 2 spots in the center can be filled with... Well, we can put guard posts right there, actually. That's the guard barracks. What if we move the fire extinguisher to somewhere else temporarily? Just like over there. Guard barracks there. Okay, stay with me now. That there. Rifles back like that. That's the Gatling guns. Take that rifle out and put another Gatling gun on. I'm trying to, I'm like compressing the thing just a little bit, which I feel like is useful. We put a Gatling gun there. We've got the ammo store there. We've got rifle, dorsal turret, Gatling gun, 2 more rifles on the back, 2 heavy cannons on the front to do the siege work. We've got our quarters in the rear. This is actually a little bit cheaper. And also, I think, more effective. And then if we really, really wanted to, we could actually replace that rifle with a deck gun. It would give us less rear-facing firepower, but more forward-facing firepower, and more firepower overall. And this is now the arc where we have the weakness. So that might work. That might give us something to play with. What's the arc? The firing arc of a harpoon gun is 110 degrees. That should stop people from moving, I think. That would be nice. Yeah, because your fire arc is 80, your fire arc is 120. Gatling guns are really good for that fire arc, to be honest. Deck guns are kind of a poor secondary solution. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this, but with one addition, one little addition that will actually push the cost back up, which is I want a telescope on it. And that telescope is going to have to be where? I might have to sacrifice, I might have to shift the guns a little bit in order to make that happen. Oh, there, I can... Wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that was an option. You can put things down here on the tracks. Okay, so it's got a telescope, so that will increase the accuracy of the thing. Okay, and now it costs 2,400. Does it really need the dorsal turret, though? I mean, it's going to have cover most of the time. If we took the dorsal turret off completely... If we just take the dorsal turret off... I feel like the dorsal turret is handy. Just to have something that it can shoot at airships with. So we'll keep the dorsal turret for now. And we're going to rename this one the, let's call it the Preposterous. Alright, so that's the Preposterous. And its brother design, the Unlikely, will be coming sometime shortly. So we're going to save that as the Preposterous. I can't afford to build it yet quite, but I'll build one pretty soon because I feel like if it's big enough, it can help. Also, that's where dragons are. Where else are dragons? I mean, I know obviously they just have dragons. Like I don't get to take their dragons away. Although it's a neat idea. I wish I could take their dragons away. Let's move those guys up to Is. These guys can invade Kanata. Just keep on rolling. And once my money builds up one more step, I will... No, not design. I will build... never mind. Okay, start. Yep, and we win. Victory, gentle takeover, pause. And we're going to build a... So we've got the Preposterous and the Brobdingnag now. They're slightly different vessels. And I feel like the Preposterous is better in significant ways. The only... Well, okay, there's one downside to it. It has a lot less water. So if it gets set on fire, it's not going to do as well. And honestly, I may want to change that. Let's open the Preposterous real quick. Because it's got, like... We've like condensed the whole thing very significantly. But like if we just take a fire extinguisher. If we just move that out there and put a fire extinguisher in there, that helps. And then what else? That's already a fire extinguisher. That's a berth. That's the ammo. Guard barracks, coal store, sick bay. I like having the sick bay. Bridge. What if we move the heavy cannon out to be parallel? And then we can put a fire extinguisher in. We can move the sick bay, jog that over, and put a fire extinguisher right there. And then that space we can, like, shove a corridor in. Fine. Needs more supply hatches. Why does it need more supply hatches? Really? Damn it. You're the worst. Okay, that's fine. Save as the Preposterous. Now it has 24 water, which isn't as terrible. And we'll build it. Okay, gonna build a Preposterous. Excellent. Now we've taken Kanata, so we're at this point we're making progress just solely based on the fact that their dragons are hovering over here watching us instead of like doing what they want to be doing, which is coming and killing us. And that enables us to kind of rampage through their unguarded territory like this. I don't even know what that thing is, but it's not very powerful. It appears to have like 4 rifles maybe. And so we take the place. Gentle takeover. Keep rolling. We've lost a defense due to an attack. Okay, we've got the aerial corps. Let's get the elite infantry and pause. They are attacking Arctum. Can I stop them? No, I cannot stop them. But I can swap them. Can't stop, but I can swap. And, nope, not design. I'm going to build a Vindictive down there while I'm thinking about it. That's fine. Yeah, you come take Arctum with your 5 remaining dragons. You will win. Aimed fire, please. Aimed fire, please. Aimed fire, please. Do whatever damage we can, which isn't a whole lot. Yeah. Yep, okay. That's fine. So we lost Arctum. But we're going to take this place, for sure. Advance. Advance. These two guys are just kind of behind us for no real reason. They're not terribly useful there, but whatever. Please do not climb the other tanks. Fucking nag. I really, really don't like it when you do that. Yeah, because the reason why I picked I was putting on 2 heavy cannons instead of the Imperial cannon. The heavy cannons have a longer accurate range, and nothing that isn't massive stone wall will take more than 1 hit from a heavy cannon anyway. So I felt like, I mean, it's not really a big difference. Was kind of my feeling on the matter. There you go. Move in, get some of them shots going on. Because the enemy is focused on the Brobding Nag anyway, so. Up, now they're focusing on the Black Widow. Back up. There we go. Excellent explosion. Okay, great. So, and gentle takeover there. Pause. They're heading for alls, so are we. Well, let's move back to, move back and retake Arctum. Yeah, that's fine. Just a gentle takeover, nice and easy. And we are being attacked by a pirate, a single pirate. I feel like my dudes can win this. I feel like my defenses can accomplish this. Put on aimed fire, put on aimed fire. It's just a little balloon up there. We can blast it. It can be blasted. They're gonna board, but in doing so, they come in range. So there we go. Not a problem. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing better. We're pushing back. We still have not destroyed the dragon stack. We have worn it down a little bit, and we've inflicted pretty significant damage. Plus, our income is now quite high. So I think we can make it happen. Incidentally, could I push up? Oh, that would kill like half of my income. I really don't want that. We'll stick with medium for now. Okay, I think we're in a much better place. We're working on the counters to dragons, and more importantly, we're just taking over everywhere the dragons aren't, which I think will be ultimately, I think that will be the effective strategy. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time as we hopefully deploy something that can actually stop the dragons for good and all. And until then, we'll be working on it. I'll see you in the next one.